my face looks quite big.
A skull and crossbones on it, which is very exciting.
We are Jonty and Millie, and along with our kids, we look for the amazing wonders of our world, living in Singapore and exploring beyond. Welcome to Wanderlust.
We're in Malacca. We have been here for one night. Last night we went to Jonker Street and experienced the market. If you haven't had the chance to check it out, have a look at our video from last week. But today we have started very, very late. It was a late night and it was raining this morning. We just had like a sleepy morning in, and we've just made our way out. We are around the corner to Dutch Square, we're around the corner to Jonker Street, and we have come to a chicken rice ball place. And we've ordered some roast pork, some chicken rice, and some chicken rice balls. And this is our breakfast brunch. Let's see what the fuss is about with regards to these balls.
It's like two eyes.
It's like the chicken rice, but it's soft.
It is chicken rice.
In a ball.
Yeah, and it's chewy.
It's chewy.
You like it?
Nice. Yeah. It's nice.
Yeah?
The texture is like chicken ricey.
Yeah?
It looks like a meatball.
Oh.
Sauce.
I've got the chicken rice chili. Smells good, smells legit. And one of the balls, and I'm just going to dip that. I'm going to dip that straight in and see how that is. Here we go. Okay. I get it. A couple of weeks ago I talked about chicken rice and how my dad thought in Singapore the flavours have kind of disappeared. I get it. This tastes incredible. It sits really nicely at the back of the tongue. Yeah. I'm probably going to order more. They're 50 cents, 50 ringgits each. 50 ringgit cents each.
We got the steamed chicken. It looks a lot more yellow than chicken we have back home, whether it's like free range or different, I'm not sure. I actually had chicken rice yesterday for lunch. I think because people have been telling us to have chicken rice balls, so maybe it was in my head. It was nice, thick bits of chicken. I just tried it on its own to see what it's like, but as I said, the chili is really good, the sauce is good. Yeah, happy breakfast.
That was a great start to the day. Over there is Red Square or Dutch Square. We're just going to go and check it all out. We can see it from where we are. And we're going to go over and explore, take you with us. Just walked past like a tiny little entrance, like a very unassuming shop front, and it was packed with people eating chicken rice. Now I wonder, is it even better than the one we just had?
Now we're off to go see where we're heading.
I'm on the balcony of the State House, just stood here looking out over the square here, the Dutch Square. It is very, very grand. And I can just imagine being, I don't know, the governor of Malacca and standing up here and looking out over the hustle and bustle of this square here. Maybe marketplaces, people coming out to sell things. It's really, really beautiful. I'm very, very interested in finding out a little bit more about Malacca. My grandfather was born here and his family all came from this area, and so I'll be very excited to find out more about the history of this place and to be able to find out a little bit more about my roots. But right now I'm just really enjoying the atmosphere here. It's beautiful.
I'm a tender monster.
What were we looking for today, Mama?
Tender, because of the famous gula Malacca.
The fountain behind me was built by the people of Malacca in 1904 in memory of a great queen, Queen Victoria, who died in 1901. Now, I thought it was a bit funny, because 1901, 3 years later they built this. I need to find out why Queen Victoria was so prominent, why they thought she was wonderful and deserved such a beautiful fountain, because it is a beautiful fountain. We decided to check out the town hall or the State House, and as we were here we found out that this is just the foothills of St Paul's Hill, and that's interesting because I know that there's a St Paul's church at the top of the hill. I didn't realise that it was situated right here, so we're going to go and explore that. However, before we do that, in the State House behind us, which we can't get into at the moment, the museum's closed, they discovered a well which was lined with old corals, which is beautiful, that they think the Portuguese built when they were here in the 1600s. Yeah, in the 1600s. So it would be a very, very old well. It'll be well old.
This is an old fire truck which has a wooden ladder, which I'm not sure how helpful that would be in particular, but I guess you use what you have at the time. Jonty said he thought that the whole thing was wooden, but I don't think it is. You okay?
Yeah? They're giving me the willies.
Why?
Milo said that there was a rat.
Rat?
Yeah.
Where?
It ran from out underneath.
Maybe it's the fire chief.
We found ourselves on a beautiful walk with a lovely elevation over the city around us, and we can spot a few different things, a few different places that we want to check out over the next couple of days, including what looks like a galleon pirate ship, which is pretty cool.
We've climbed up to the Church of St Paul, and behind me you can actually see the sea, which is awesome, and a great panoramic view over down on Malacca. It is nice and breezy up here, which is great. Feeling warm climbing those steps. Yeah, we're gonna go and have a little explore. I watched a few other videos on YouTube. We do the same if you're watching this because you're coming here. Hope you have a great time, but we watched a few other videos, so it's great to come and see this in person for ourselves.
This is quite an amazing site. We have yet to discover what it's all about, but we know it is an old church, probably from the 1600s, maybe earlier. Yeah, we're looking forward to seeing what we can find inside. I don't know if these things behind me are tombstones or what, but they are enormous, and yeah, they're absolutely huge. They have got some dates on them, but it doesn't seem to have like a born and then died date on it, which makes me think that they might not be tombstones, maybe commemorative stones for some sort of reason. I know that the kids have just spotted one with a skull and crossbones on it, which is very exciting. I was really fascinated by this one, the skull and crossbones, but it says nothing about him being a pirate, so I don't know. Apparently the person who laid under that stone was a bishop. Well, no. Oh yeah, a bishop, a Japanese bishop of the Society of Jesus, I guess of the Church of Jesus, died in Singapore in the month Singapore Mense February, anno year 1598. A little bit disappointed. I just googled about skull and crossbones on gravestones, and it's just a symbol of mortality. It means they're dead. It's got nothing to do with pirates. But I'm going to pretend I didn't Google that, and this is like the land of the pirates, and that's pretty cool.
We just picked up this awesome hand-drawn picture by Daniel here. Hello. It is beautiful. It's of the Dutch Square where we went this morning. So yeah, this is going to be a really lovely memory. Something that is handmade and it's unique. Nobody else is going to have this. So it's pretty special. Thank you for drawing it.
You're welcome.
Whistle.
apologies to all of the people who can hear my daughter over the next couple of episodes. If you do make it up here to Malacca as well, especially up here to St. Paul's on the hill, you must come and speak to Peter. He's incredibly knowledgeable, he's very humble, and just a very, very passionate guy. He was just telling us about the cement even here on the walls of the church, that there's two types of cement that you can see. A type that is actually made out of bits of the sea, so you can see old coral in there, old shells, and probably the sand as well. And then a newer one that was put on top, which is very, very smooth, very different. And it's just amazing to know all these tiny little bits of facts about places like this. Helps you to see the wonder of everything and the history in a much clearer and more beautiful way.
I've said it loads of times if you've watched any of our videos, I love looking at old buildings. This one is incredible. I love imagining the history around it, what it would have been like when people were here, which is incredible. Slightly distracted, Aspen bought a whistle as a souvenir.
We talked about it.
Yeah, well, at least we weren't going to lose her.
I apologised to everybody.
But yeah, and meeting an uncle that painted the picture that was just telling us a little bit more information about it, I think just gave me a little bit more of an appreciation for it, which was great. So yeah, we're going to go and look for something cold to eat / or drink. Yeah, let's go and have a look what else is around. We started this tradition that every time we go on holiday we pick up a tacky magnet, effectively. So we picked one up from Tia, which is great. We are going to walk on back to where we were yesterday. Jonty's next to me.
I mean, I don't mind with it. We've got a lot of freedom today. I would love to do a little walk up and down the river as well, but yeah, Millie's keen to check out Jonker Street. We were there last night when there was a market. The market's all closed now and all the shops either side are open, so it'd be cool to be able to check that out. So I think we're probably going to head in that direction. Look at this, it's heavy, that's the first thing I was there. Oh, this is the best. Oh, Millie's got one as well. Cheers.
This is all mine.
We have stopped off right by the river, which is nice. This place is noisy, active, loads of people lining up for chendol, and these baby watermelons, which next to my face looks quite big. Milo and Jonty are going to have some chendol, so Jonty's going to queue up for that. So Aspen and I are going to enjoy our mini watermelon drinks.
I've got my chendol.
This is fantastic. It's not as cold, not as icy as we get in Singapore, but the flavour is amazing. My ideal would be the iciness for Singapore's ones with the flavour of this. Superb. We've filled up on about a litre of watermelon juice each, and Aspen's really after an ice cream. She saw one and we know we're walking past it, so she didn't have as much, to be fair, so she's keen on her ice cream, and it's holidays, so I don't have a big problem with that.
I'm getting a really big ice cream.
We are now walking back down Jonker Street, and if I didn't know, I might think it was a completely different street because all of the like the market carts are gone from last night, and now the shops are open. Some of the shop fronts are spilling out onto the path as we walk past, selling hats, kids like souvenirs, card games, loads and loads of stuff.
We just saw a side alley that looked really, really pretty and quite full of lots of different things, so we've taken a walk down here to check it all out. this whole street takes a completely different personality in the daytime. It was amazing to see how, I mean, particularly in the sunshine, I think it's just bright. It's bustling, but in a very different way. There's traffic going up and down the road instead of the market stalls, which is quite. It just feels completely different. Opposite us at the moment is a pot noodle store that I'm very interested in taking the kids to because I think they'll love it, even though it's not really my vibe. I'd rather go and find a coffee somewhere, which I might do anyway. But yeah, we're going to pop in and see whether the kids have something that they could find that they enjoy.
I'm gonna get chicken noodles in here, but first I need to decorate.
So we are in the Mummy Noodle shop and we are about to do our own customized noodle pots. So you get given these noodle pots that are blank and you get to colour them in, and once they're coloured in you get to choose what flavour goes inside the noodles and you get to add your toppings as well. And we get to have these all sealed up ready to take away and have some other time, which is kind of funny but kind of cool. We love it. So the kids are getting stuck into it already. Okay, now that we've finished decorating our pots, we've got to start making the noodles. So the facility for that is like behind us, and we're going to check it out now.
Do you want sweet corn?
Sweet corn. You should come here because you can make your own design and then you follow these steps and then you get like a little bag for it.
I would fully recommend this. I mean, our kids are crafty in more ways than one, but they love doing their craft stuff, and I think it's brilliant. You probably didn't know, but these little like instant noodles came from Japan. After the Second World War, the Americans gave them loads of flour and thought, oh, here we go, they're going to be able to make some bread out of it after the war. But the Japanese obviously wanted to do what they do with it, and so they made noodles, and they made instant noodles. They're really, really easy. They realized that making instant noodles, I think, was going to create like 2 or 3 times as much food as it would have done with bread. So they made that and they rationed them out and distributed them to everybody. A nice, easy way to make noodles. And here we are in Malaysia. What was that? 80 years later, making our own personalized instant noodle pots.
This place is nice, the chairs are nice, the tables are nice, and the plants here are nice, the stairs here are nice. Everything is nice, but the walls should have some painting on it.
Despite Aspen's review, this is an amazing place. Absolutely huge and really, really long. It goes in far. There is a bakery here. They do bake all of their own things, which is amazing. I've gone for an almond pain au chocolat stuffed with raspberry. I don't really know what it is, but it looked good, so I've gone for it. As well as a flat white. I'm very excited about having a good coffee today. And Nilly's gone for some sort of pain au chocolat with banana on top as well, while the kids have gone for plain bagels. But we're just very happy to have a little snack now. Gives us a bit more energy to be able to wander around and enjoy some more of this beautiful town, and then maybe we'll get some Peranakan food for dinner later. Really amazing.
We have left the cooling fans of French Brown. If you are near here, do check them out. Really friendly staff, incredible croissants and food. I think the banana pain au chocolat I had was incredible. That was probably one of the best like pain au chocolats I've had, so I would definitely go for that one. We're walking down the street now. It's a little bit shadier down here, which is quite nice. We're gonna head to the end, and then I think we're gonna take a taxi back to our Airbnb and chill out for a little bit before we head out for some dinner later this evening.
Go across the world, go across the world, go across the world.
We've had a nice rest. I took a nap, Jonty watched some rugby, the kids had some time on their iPads, and now we're back out.
Yeah, so we were recommended a place called Baba Ang's, which we called up, and it turns out they were totally fully booked. So we so happened to be back in the Jonker Street area, one of the side roads that we were recommended to check out anyway. This is Nonya Kitchen. We've called, there's space for us, and we are thrilled to be eating some Peranakan food here in Malacca. When we came in, we thought the place looked really, really busy, but there's a whole different section that hasn't even been started on yet. So we're kind of in the overflow room. Comfy chairs. Millie and Aspen have got a really nice comfy seat, and it's amazing to see the things around here. There's a lot of trinkets and stuff, particularly the other side. Here there's a lot of other different things on the wall that look beautiful, yeah, we're very much looking forward to having some dinner.
The food is starting to arrive. I didn't quite realise how hungry I was. Thank you. The kueh pai tea has arrived. Aspen likes to eat them without anything inside them, each to their own. So we get to enjoy these ones.
Oh, all in one? You're an animal. The music was playing really, really loudly in here, and it was a bit intense. It was Titanium, which is a great song and all, but like it was just weird. Oh, the rest of our food's coming. I'm just going to quickly pop this in my mouth. If Milo can do it all in one, surely I can too, right?
That's very good.
So one of the things on the menu that we've never tried before is the Gula Melaka chicken wings. Gula Melaka is a sugar from this region, and so they use it a lot. Here, this is a bit of a wing. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. That's delicious. On the top is toasted coconut. The toasted coconut has got the most incredible flavour mixed with the Gula Melaka. It doesn't taste too sweet. It's like honey glazed basically, but Gula Melaka glazed. And then this beautiful toasted coconut on top is unbelievable. I'm going. I would happily have that every day of my life. That's delicious. I'm super excited to be trying the guacamole. They've given it with these beautiful little spoons. Basically what happens is the chefs take out the nut from the inside and they cook it up with a rimpa, and then they stuff it again. The idea of cooking it with a rimpa, which is like a paste made out of various different herbs and spices, they want to bring out the flavour of it, and so every chef has got their own different take on what's going to work best with the guacamole. I know my favourite in Singapore. This is my first one I'm trying here in Malacca, and I'm looking forward to it. I can smell it already, it's beautiful. And the way I like to eat it is by mixing it up with the rice. So I've got some of that delicious blue pea rice on my plate. Here we go. Here we are. It's still got the full flavour. If not anything, it's probably got a more powerful flavour of the guacamole itself. It's really hard to describe the flavour of the guacamole. We've tried it to explain it before. But it's slightly sour, it's slightly mushroomy, it's a bit earthy, but it's not, there's nothing like it. You got to try it. So this is delicious. I'm a big fan.
The kind staff here brought us Gula Melaka sago with like a coconut milk. That's the perfect thing after all of this. It's not too rich or too sweet. It's perfect after like having something spicy. This just like washes it all down.
I've been given permission to come in and have a little look upstairs as well, where there are more dining areas, but it is decorated beautifully like an old Peranakan home, and it is a bit warmer up here. I don't think there's air conditioning up here. There's a fan for sure, but it is beautiful. I almost wish we knew about this before our meal and we could come up and sit up here, but I'm just going to show you some of the area up here. Wonderful. In the old Peranakan home, this here would have been a completely open skylight, and the rain would just fall through. Down below in the courtyard you can actually see, if I can show you, yes, that's a little well, and that's where the family would have got their water from as well, I guess. It's quite incredible to be in this old Peranakan home, which is now such a beautiful restaurant. Goodness gracious me, I'm full. We ate a lot.
Yeah, that was really, really good. Really tasty. My favourite thing was probably, was it the guacamole?
Oh.
Not the nut.
The chicken.
Not a fan of that, but the chicken. It had, at first I was like, well, I'm not sure I like this flavour, but then it was like, and Jonty pointed out, it was like lime. So it was like a lime, and then like a warmth of like chilli, and then that was my favourite.
Yeah, I think all of it was my favourite. I don't even know which bit took it away. It was just delicious. So glad that the other place was booked up. It might have been great there, but I'm very glad that we're here. We're going to take a little walk up towards the river. Okay, we have decided to go for a walk. We're right next to Hard Rock Cafe, which is noisy, lots of singing going on. But we're going to go for a walk along the riverfront to burn off some of the thousands of calories we've just eaten.
And they have a live concert here.
And there's a live concert up there. You ready? Should we go for a walk down that way?
And this is Barry, not Perry, Barry.
Hi Barry, not Perry. That little stretch that we just walked through was a little bit hectic. I forgot to take my camera up because I was just constantly telling people we're just going for a walk, we're not stopping for beers. It was a little bit hectic, but we are out of that stretch now. We do want to cross over to the other side. It looked like a bit of a nicer walk, although you then get the view of all the bars. But it does look nice, and then there is that beautiful old church which looks very French, and we're going to take a little video of that. Although it's night time, we will probably try to check it out tomorrow or on Wednesday when we're here as well, if we get the chance. But for now, we're going to just show you what else we can before our night's up. Yeah, so this whole stretch behind us is basically like Clark Quay of Malacca. It's just a load of bars basically. It's very, very small, a very, very tight walkway, but it is basically, that's the vibe, it's the nightlife there. The other side is super chill. There's a guy playing violin. We're just going to go and check it all out as we walk along this side of the river. So I just got chatting to the busker, and we're just talking music, and he says, oh, well, why don't you come and play something? So I was like, okay, sure. So I'm going to sing a song. I wonder whether either of those children would ever grow up to be that girl or man. We're all looking for love. We're all living for me. We're searching all the places. That was super fun. I did not expect to be playing guitar and singing in the streets of Malacca at all.
No, really nice couple of guys, had a bit of a chat with them. Yeah, it's fun.
It's always good to make friends and to say hi to people, so yeah, that was good. We're going to take a taxi back to the pump from here. We've got a couple of flagging legs over there, and we're just going to take it easy. We've still got another 36 hours to go.
Amazing. Today's been really lovely. It's felt like A nice long day, but not
Really
like
long day.
yeah.
But not like tiring, just fun, taking it
really
easy.
lovely, taking it easy, wandering around, seeing the things we wanted to see. Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed watching it too. If you've been to Malacca before, let us know some of your favourite bits. If you've never been here before, maybe what kind of things that we've done today would you like to see? Yeah, like, subscribe. We always appreciate all of your comments and we will reply to all of them, so do get in touch with us. We love it.
We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye-bye.